All right. Good morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me okay? Is the music coming through as well? Perfect. All right. Great. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are, or whatever time of day you're watching this. Welcome to today's 60-minute full body workout. I want to welcome Joe. Joe is going to be taking you through this workout. I will be coaching her and coaching you at the same time for those of you that are here live. If you're watching the recording, pay attention to Joe. Obviously, she's the one that's going to be guiding you through this workout. So look to her for your tempo, for your pace, for any modifications on any of these movements. This is a full body workout. We have a lot to cover in the next 60 minutes, but it's going to go by breezy, super fast because that's the way I like to roll. So you're going to need dumbbells and you're going to need some bands for today's workouts. Besides that, you are good to go. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. We have 3 movements in this warm-up that we're going to go through twice. Okay, so it's a total of 6 moves throughout this entire warm-up. So let's go ahead and get down to our knees. We're going to activate our beast into our quads, shoulder taps. So our knees are lifted and we're touching our left shoulder with our right hand and our right shoulder with our left hand, and we're alternating. Let's go ahead and get started, everyone. Hit it. And we're here for about 30 seconds. Nice and controlled, bringing those abs in, pulling that rib cage in, hands directly below your shoulders. And remember, if at any point you need to slow it down or you need to modify or you have any questions for those of you that are here live, feel free to ask and I will modify accordingly for wherever you are at in your fitness journey. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now, we're going to go ahead and stand up. We're going to grab our bands. And for this first round, I'm going to have you put that band on over your thighs, so above the knees. And we're going to do a lateral band walk. So we're going to go for about 40 seconds here, working with whatever space you have. You'll notice Joe's just working about maybe 3 or 4 paces in each direction. She's holding that athletic stance. Her knees are bent. Her hands are in front. And she's walking right to left, left to right. Good job, everybody. Nice work. Hope you came prepared. Hope you had a nice, restful evening. Maybe you had some breakfast, maybe you didn't. Just as long as you're ready for this, we have, like I said, a full body workout. We're hitting a little bit of everything. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you can keep that band or maybe go with something a little lighter. We're going to do a banded oblique crunch. So you're going to notice Joe lowers that band to the middle of her feet, hands at the side of her head, and she's going to bring up her left knee and meet it with her right elbow, then brings up her right knee to meet it with her left elbow, and we're alternating. All right, so you're working against that resistance. Those feet are on the ground. They are not off the ground, Allie. So you'll notice Joe has her feet placed on the ground so that she's stable and controlled. There you go. Beautiful. Nice work, Jess. That's excellent. That's it right there, Carolina. Big exhale every time you bring those knees up. Big exhale. Focus on that contraction. Squeeze. Good work, ladies. Nice job. We got about 15 more seconds here. Nice, Joe. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Right, let's go back into that quad shoulder tap. We're going through this one more time. So those are our 3 moves. We're going to do that one more time. So on our knees, activate your beast, and then lift those knees, and now shoulder taps. The goal here is to activate those shoulders, get those biceps, those triceps working, get that core engaged. And then you'll also feel this in your quads, your hammies, your glutes, as those have to work as well. Nice work, everybody. 20 more seconds here. Remember, this is just your warm-up, so I don't expect you to burn yourself out. That's not what I want. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go back into our lateral band walk. We're going to face forward. This time I want the band over your ankles. Just a little bit more resistance, get you working, get those glutes working a little bit more. So knees bent, athletic stance, hands in front or hands at your hips. Remember to keep distance between your feet. They should never cross over each other or meet up with each other. Think of social distancing for your heels. That's a dad joke. And I'm a dad. There we go. Nice. 20 more seconds, everybody. Keep it going. Breathe. Navel pulled in. Strong through that core. Almost there. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, let's go to that banded oblique crunch. Shuffle on over, lay down on your back. Remember, put that band on over the midfoot so that it's stable, and you're gonna pull in your toe towards your knee, and then bring that right elbow to the left knee and left elbow to the right knee, alternating. That's it. Good job. Really wake up that core. Wake up those hip flexors. We're gonna use them today. 15 more seconds, everybody. Nice work. Good job, Catherine. Full extension, and then exhale and bring it across. Nice work, May. 10 more seconds. I lied. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, beautiful work, everybody. Take that band off. We're gonna go into our pre-fatigue. This is a little bit more aggressive. This is, I want you to push a little bit more on this. This is an extension of the warm-up. So we're operating a little bit, but we're operating a little bit more aggressively. So I want you to be in that 6 to 7 range in terms of RPE scale. So first move, we got 3 moves. I'm gonna have Joe demonstrate all 3 moves so we can move through this efficiently. First one coming up is gonna be a lateral bear crawl. So we're back in that bear position. Now we're working down the mat, hit the end, and then work back down to the other side, okay? Your knees are below your hips and your back is completely flat on this one, okay? So that's movement number 1. Movement number 2, you're gonna grab some light weight. I would say light to moderate weight. Joe's gonna use 8 pounds here. She's gonna rack those weights at the shoulders. We're moving into alternating reverse lunges, dropping that back knee, keeping that torso completely upright, okay? That's movement number 2. You're gonna put those weights down. We're gonna go into our little bit of some cardio here. We're going into high knees. You're gonna bring those arms north and south, bring those knees up above your hips, okay? That's movement number 3. So we got lateral bear crawls for number 1. We got some alternating reverse lunges for number 2, and then high knees for number 3. We are doing this 3 times, 30 seconds each. All right, let's rock and roll. We're in the workout in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lateral bear crawls, nice and strong, oldie but goodie. May, make sure those knees are below your hips. You want those knees bent like that. There we go. Nice job. This is a progression from that shoulder tap that we did in our warm-up. Nice work, keeping your back flat. Nice work, Joe. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's transition into those reverse lunges. Grab those weights and let's go. So this pre-fatigue starts off kind of easy. You're like, all right, I can handle this. But as we move through it, it's gonna get harder because it builds on it. Nice work. Drop that back knee, Timia. Torso upright. Nice work, Jess. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the weights down. Let's flush it out. High knees. Go. Move those arms, move those legs. Let's start on that maybe nice, comfortable run where you can have a conversation with your friends. You're not fully gassed yet. Halfway there, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. You're running with your bestie, having a conversation, catching up outside. It's a beautiful day, the sun's shining. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Back into that lateral bear crawl. Let's go. Down to the ground. Abs tight, navel pulled in towards your spine. Your rib cage is pulled in slightly. Your back is flat. You're moving nice and steady across that mat. Nice work, Catherine. Timia, that's excellent. Jess, looking good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, alternating reverse lunges. Grab those dumbbells, and let's go. Nice job, everyone. Good work. 10 more seconds, everybody. Nice work, Joe. Dropping that back knee, keeping your chest upright, your torso upright. 3, 2, and 1. All right, high knees, flush it out. Let's go. This time we're a little bit more in that top end of our run. Now you're competing with your bestie. You're not chatting as much. The conversation is a little less talkative. You're both in your zone. Let's go. Move, move, move. Bring those arms. Move those arms. Tuck that tailbone. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back into it. Last round here. Third round. Make it your best one. Lateral bear crawl. Just feel that sweat building up now. Your body is getting warmed up. Nice work, Joe. 20 more seconds. Keep that back flat. You'll notice Joe's knees are about maybe an inch or two off the ground, not very high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alternating reverse lunges. Grab those dumbbells. Joe's using 8-pounders for reference. There we go. Let's get it. Get into it. 20 seconds. Nice, Joe. Keep that chest up. That front knee is bent 90 degrees. Dropping that back knee towards the ground, but you're not touching the ground. Not yet. 3, 2, and 1. All right, flush it out. High knees. 30 seconds. Starting that top end of your run. Nice, Ali. Good job. Keep moving north and south with those arms, chopping that air. All right, let's push it a little bit more closer to that sprint. Flirting with that sprint. Now for the last 10 seconds, let's go. Sprint it out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and walk it out. Good job. Nice work, everybody. You should be ready to rock and roll. Let's go into our first working set. We got 3 moves here. We're gonna start with a Z press, and that Z press is gonna look like this. You're gonna grab a seat on the ground, and Joe's gonna start off using 10-pound dumbbells on these, or 10-pound Y-bells. She's gonna have her legs completely straight out, her toes are pulled up towards the sky, elbows bent 90 degrees, and she's pressing that weight towards the sky. We're here for 45 seconds. Let's pick a weight that's appropriate. Joe's using, like I said, 10-pound dumbbells for this first set. You're gonna go out, sit on your bum, your legs are straight out, slightly open, chest upright, rib cage pulled in. Let's go. Push, nice work. Working those shoulders. You're also working your core here. Your inability to bend your knees and sit on a chair on this move changes the dynamic of this movement and makes your abs have to work a lot more than a traditional shoulder press. If you were doing this on a bench or in a chair where you can bend your knees, you'll feel the difference. You got 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, now we're gonna keep some weight here. Joe's gonna go with 10 pounds. We're gonna go with what's called a surrender squat. So we've done a version of this before. Joe's gonna start standing up. She's gonna drop her knees one at a time to the mat and then come up standing from that position. And that is your surrender squat right there. Back down to the ground, one knee at a time, and then stand up. Like I said, she's using 10-pound dumbbells. Find something that's appropriate for you, and let's go. Good job. One knee at a time, and then coming up. Make sure you're doing this on something soft. If you're doing this on concrete, it's gonna suck even more. Good job. Key with this one is control. Do not speed it up. You got about 20 more seconds at a pace that's controlled with a weight that you can manage. Especially for this first time. Remember, we got to go through this 3 times. So give yourself some room to grow. Don't go so heavy on the first one that you're struggling from the get-go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now, we're gonna pick a weight that's appropriate. We're doing some tricep kickbacks here. Joe's gonna go with some 5-pounders for this first set just to give herself some room to breathe. She's gonna bend at the hips, hinge at the hips, slight bend in the knees, and then she's kicking back controlled. The movement here, you don't wanna use momentum, so you don't wanna find yourself swinging. You wanna control the weight. Let's go, we're in it. Right now, go. I see a lot of people doing this with weight that's too heavy and they have to swing, and that's not what I want. You want to drop your chest enough that you're able to hinge at those elbow joints and kick that weight back. Nice work. Good control, Ali. Nice job. Timmy, that's excellent. We've 45 seconds. You got 15 seconds left. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, now I encourage you, we're going to go to our I cannot speak. We're going to go into our second round. I encourage you to go heavier on the second round with all of these movements, all right? So for this first one, this Z press, Joe's going to go with her 10-pound dumbbells because that was challenging enough. But if you have the opportunity to go heavier and you felt like the first set was easier, let's go slightly heavier, okay? 3, 2, 1, in our Z press, let's go. Good, nice and controlled, chest open. Pressing that weight towards the sky with your palms facing forward, okay, May? Keep those legs straight. Those palms should face forward. There we go, nice job. There we go, Timmy, nice work. 20 more seconds, sitting up tall. No bend in those knees. Those legs are straight out. Last 10 seconds, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go back into our surrender squat. So Joe's gonna go up in weight on this one to 15 pounds. She started off with 10-pound dumbbells, so she's going up in weight. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. One knee at a time to the ground, and then come up one leg at a time. There we go. Still no matter where I go, at the end of every road. Nice, full hip extension at the top. And I see May using those weights at the shoulders, which is perfectly acceptable. You notice that the movement gets harder when you lift that weight up towards your upper body. So keeping the weight at the hips is a little bit easier. When you carry that weight at the shoulders, it makes it slightly heavier, or makes the movement more challenging. Doesn't make it heavier because the weight doesn't change. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go. Tricep kickbacks. Hinge at the hips. Joe's going up in weight on this one to 8 pounds. Knees bent slightly. Do not swing. Let's go. When I used to go to a gym, I don't go to a gym anymore because I have a gym at my house. It used to drive me crazy when I would see people swinging weights with any movements. It's like you're bragging about going heavy, but you're using crappy ass form. No reason for that. 15 seconds. You don't get bragging rights if you're using shitty form. Let's go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to it. We're in our Z press one more time. This is our third round. Make it your best one. Sitting up nice and tall with your legs straight out. In 3, 2, 1, let's press that weight overhead. Now, as you get stronger, you want to use heavier weights. This is a movement that's going to feel really good when you can go super heavy. When I first started doing this over the pandemic, I had never done this move prior to the pandemic. I was using 15-pound dumbbells, and now I'm up to 45s, and it feels nice. I'm not gonna lie. 15 seconds, everybody. That's so heavy. I know it is it is heavy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Right, let's go back into that surrender squat. Grab a weight that's appropriate, and let's rock and roll. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice work, Joe. Nice and controlled, taking your time. And try to alternate every time you come down onto a knee. Don't favor one side. You'll notice that you'll favor your strong side. Get out of that habit, alternate. Strong side, weak side. And yes, we all have a weak side, and that's okay. My weak leg is my left leg. I work a lot on that. So I do a lot of unilateral work to fix that imbalance. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go. Tricep kickback. Modify the weight. Joe's doing 8-pound dumbbells. Let's go. No swinging, control, push through those triceps so that they burn. That underarm area that everyone loves to work on. It's a common area a lot of women want to work on. Men don't deposit fat nearly as much as women in the arms. I know, sucks for ladies, but doesn't mean you can't work on it, and it doesn't mean you can't fix it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, put the weights down, take a break. We're moving into our second block of work here in our effort. We're gonna start up with push-ups, okay? We're doing these a little bit different. I've modified this movement today. It's called the push-up with a swimmer. So I want you to watch Joe on this one. This is a chest to floor version of the push-up. So Joe starts at the top of her plank. She's gonna lower her chest all the way to the ground. She's gonna go out as if she's swimming through water and treading water. I'm gonna move those dumbbells so you have a little bit more room. So again, starts at the top of that plank, lowers herself, swims all the way through, returns those hands under the shoulders, and then all the way up into a top of her plank, okay? So let's go ahead and do it all together. Starts at the top of your plank, high plank position. Slowly lower yourself all the way to the ground. Go all the way around, swim through the water, and then hands return back to your shoulders, and then push it all the way back up. Let's go. So the reason I like this move is because it works all of the shoulders, it works the chest, arms, core, strong belly button pulled in. Nice work, Jess. That's it right there. Nice job. That's it, May. Good work. All the way around. Swim it. Return those hands and then push back up. Good work. This is a great movement to also keep those shoulders nice and healthy. Build up strength at the weakest point of a push-up. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. Let's go ahead and stand up. So we're gonna grab some dumbbells. We're gonna hold those dumbbells at the side of the hips. And we're gonna do a lunge. We're gonna stay on one side. So I want everyone to start working with their left leg first. So left leg forward, right knee back. You're gonna lower that knee all the way to the ground. We're gonna start in a resting position. Now Joe is gonna stand up with power and pistol that right knee. Yep, there you go. And then back down to the ground. So you're gonna need a soft surface because doing this on concrete or wood floor is gonna suck. You're gonna start from the ground, pistol that knee all the way through, and then back down, okay? So we're staying on one side, left foot forward, right foot back. We start with one knee on the ground. Now, it's perfectly fine to start with no weight at all if this is a new move for you or you find yourself not balanced or being, or your form is all over the place, all right? So let's go ahead and start together. Left foot forward, right knee back, and let's go. All the way up, pistol, and then all the way back down to the ground from that resting position. So your knee hits the ground every time. There you go, nice work. Keep that torso upright, shoulders back and away from the ears. If you're using your weights, they're at the side of the hips. They do not move forward or backwards. They're literally just moving up and down, north and south. Good job, nice work, Joe. Pistol, nice job. 10 seconds, and then we switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. Right knee back. Sorry, left knee back, right foot forward. Let's go. You'll notice one side is easier than the other. Good job. Remember, go back into that resting position. That knee goes onto the ground. There should be a 2-second pause. 1, 2, back up. Rest that knee. 1, 2, back up. Pistol. 20 seconds left. Nice work, Ali. Good job. Again, building strength from the weakest points is extremely important. And that's what we do with this movement. That's what we did with our push-up as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna open those hips, work those arms, grab a weight. We're gonna do sumo bicep curls. So Joe's gonna grab her 8-pound dumbbells. She's gonna go wide stance, toes turned out, drops her hips all the way to the ground as low as she can go. And then she's performing a bicep curl in that sumo stance, holding it the whole time. Let's go. So we did a little bicep action, a little tricep action at the end of our last block of work with those tricep kickbacks. Now we're doing some bicep work on this one. Lower those hips, push those knees out. Nice, Catherine, good job. Remember, no swinging of that weight, control it. Good, Timia, lower those hips a little bit more. There you go. Make those hips work, make those glutes work. Those adductors are working on this movement as well. Those adductors are the muscles on the inner thighs, the muscles that bring those thighs together. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, beautiful work, everybody. Let's go back into our push-up. Put those weights down. We're gonna go to the top of our plank position. So hands below your shoulders, heels over your toes, and let's rock and roll. Lower your chest all the way to the ground, swim through the water, return those hands underneath your shoulders, and then push all the way back up. Big exhale when you push yourself all the way back up to the top of that plank, okay? Inhale as you lower yourself, and then exhale as you return to the top. Nice work, Joe. Good job. You'll notice Joe comes up with a strong, straight line. Her hips don't dip. Her lower back is not curved. She's tucking her tailbone and then raising her body up. Good job, Joe. Nice push. Good job. Swim through the water, hands to the shoulders, and press. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go. 40 seconds on each leg. We're gonna start now with our right foot forward, our left knee back. So right foot forward, everyone, left knee back, start on the ground. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Standing up nice and strong and pistol that knee. So this is a move I love to go heavy on because you can on this one. Nice work, Joe, good job. Strong through that right leg. 15 seconds, everyone. Nice. Lowers it all the way to the ground to make sure you have something soft to land on, because otherwise this sucks more than it needs to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Right now, left foot forward, right knee back. Let's go. Straight into it. Quick transition. Nice work. 25 seconds, everybody. Nice, Ali. Good job keeping that chest open, shoulders back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, let's go into that sumo bicep curl. Remember, your stance is wide, your toes are turned out. And drop those hips. Let those elbows rest on your inner thighs, and let's roll. Go, hit it. Bicep curls here. Squeeze in those biceps, work those inner thighs, push those knees out, turn those toes out. Nice, get that full extension, May. Make sure to lower those hands all the way down. "15 seconds, everybody. Looking good, Joe. Nice work. Let's go, Ali. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everybody. All right, we're in our third round here. We're gonna start with those push-ups again. We're starting off at the top of that plank, okay? Everyone down to the ground in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Third round, make it your best one. Nice work, Catalina. Good job. Strong through your body, squeezing your glutes as you press your body up. Tuck your tailbone. Strong through your core. Pull in that rib cage. Just think of taking that curve out of your spine when you're pressing up. So you gotta tuck your tailbone. Keep your feet on the ground and then press up. Your chest should not be the first thing that comes up. You're a straight line. Shoulders, hips, and ankles in a straight line. Good job, Joe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Nice work. All right, everyone, let's start with our left foot forward, our right knee back. Joe's brave. She had to think about it. She's going to 15 on this one. She might regret this. All right, left foot forward, right knee back. Let's go. Pistol up. Nice work, Joe. So Joe leveled up to 15 pounds. Just nice job. Lower that knee all the way to the ground. Remember, take your time on this one. Quality over quantity. I'm not looking for a lot of repetitions on any of these moves yet. You build up to that. Focus on form. Nice, Joe. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Right foot forward, left knee back on the ground. Let's start on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good job. Nice work lowering that back knee. Nice, Joe. Strong through her core, chest open. "20 seconds left. Good job. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Sumo bicep curl. Grab a weight that's appropriate. Joe's going to go with 12 pounds on this last set. Turn those toes out. Push those knees open. Drop those hips, and let's hit it. Full range of motion. So remember, lower those arms. and then come up and curl. Lower and raise. In order to work the muscles effectively, you got to take them through that full range of motion.
I want Iguodala.
Nice work, ladies. 20 seconds. Nice, Timia. Good job. Keeping your gaze straight ahead. Your chin is neutral. You're not looking down. You're not looking up. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work, everybody. Nice job. All right, we're moving into our third block of work. This third block, we are only going to do twice. Okay, this third block of work, we're going to do a lot of back because as you notice, we've kind of neglected that in the first part of our workout. So we're going to make up for that now. So we're going to start with 2 dumbbells, pick a weight that's appropriate. We're going to start with a supinated row. So your palms, supinated meaning your palms are facing up, okay? You're going to hinge at the hips. There's a soft bend in the knees. Palms are up. And then we're going to pull those elbows towards our rib cage, all right? So Joe's going to start with 12-pound dumbbells, hinge forward, knees bent, palms facing forward, and pull. Perfect. All right, everyone together, let's go. We got 45 seconds here. Remember, we're only going through this circuit twice, so make it good. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. You want to go all the way down, pull all the way up, squeeze. So this is working your mid to lower back. Your chin is neutral. Your back is flat. Nice work, Jess. Good job, Catalina. That's perfect, May. Looking good. Timia, looking good. Ali, looking good. Nice. Good job, Joe. 15 seconds. Keep it going. You're looking from anywhere. You're looking for 12 to 20 reps in total. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now, we're going to get a band. We're going to sit on the ground nice and tall. We're going to do one arm at a time. We're doing a single arm row. So Joe's going to attach that band to her left foot, kick her leg straight out, grab that band with her right hand, and we're going to do a single arm row with a band across the body. Now, if you don't have a band or you don't have the ability to do this movement, you can do the movement with 1 dumbbell pulling up the same way we just did with that supinated row, except you're in a neutral grip, all right? But it seems that everyone here has bands, so let's go ahead and do it. Seated position and pull. Let's go. Good job. Nice work, Joe. Single arm row. We got 40 seconds on each side. Sitting up nice and tall, Jess. There you go. Exactly. Sit up nice and tall. Chest open. Shoulders back. Nice, May. There you go. Good job. 20 more seconds, everybody. And then we're going to switch that band over to the other side. Nice work, Joe. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now Joe's going to switch that band over to her right foot and grab that band with her left hand. There you go. Good job. Nice work, Catalina. That's it, Timia. Nice job. $15 seconds. Nice, Joe. Joe's using a heavy resistance on this one, so she's really working those back muscles, working her arms as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Put the band to the side. Grab your dumbbells again. You're going to lay down on your back. We're doing a glute bridge tricep extension, so posterior chain entirely here. So Joe's going to go with 12-pound dumbbells. She's going to punch those dumbbells towards the sky. Neutral grip. Neutral meaning your palms are facing each other, okay? So she's going to bend those elbows and bring those hips up as she straightens out her arm. So glute bridge, tricep extension, working the back of her arms with those triceps, working her glutes with the press. All right, let's go with the bridge. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Good job. Nice work, Joe. Nice work, Carolina. Nice, Timia. Squeezing your booty. Keep those knees bent. Feet should be flat on the floor for this one. 15 seconds. Nice, Joe. Good job. Nice and strong with this movement. Remember, 2 times through this circuit. We got one more after this, and then we're in our finisher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, everyone, stand up. We're back into our supinated row. Remember, supinated meaning your palms are facing forward. You have 2 dumbbells in your hands. You're hinged at the hips. The knees are bent softly. And then we're bringing those elbows towards our rib cage. Let's go. Nice work. Good job. Joe's working her mid back here. That's the purpose of that supinated rows. Nice work. Squeezing between your shoulder blades. Nice, Timia. Good job. Good work, Carolina. 20 more seconds, everybody. And then we got a finisher, and it's a big one. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go into that seated banded row. Grab a seat on the ground with your legs straight out. We're gonna attach that band to the left foot, grab that band with your right hand, and then row across the body. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders back, chest open, let's go. Nice work, Joe. Good. Exhale every time you bring that elbow back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. 20 seconds, everybody. Home stretch. Last time we're doing this move. 10 seconds. We're inching closer towards that finisher, towards that last block of work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, attach that band to the right foot, left hand, pulling back. Let's go. Nice work, May. Catherine, good job. Pull it all the way back. Make sure to get that full range of motion. That arm is straight, and then you bring it back as far as you can, as if you're elbowing somebody behind you. Imagine you're in line at Starbucks and some dude is behind you, like way too close. You're like, dude, get off of me. Get off of me, man. What are you doing? 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, let's go. Glute bridge, tricep extension. Knees bent. And let's go. Straighten out those arms. And every time you straighten out those arms, those hips go up towards the sky. You're pushing through your heels, squeezing in that booty, tucking that tailbone, pulling in that rib cage, pulling in that belly button towards your spine. Nice work, everybody. 20 more seconds. Last 10. Nice work, Joe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. All right, everybody. Take a moment. Breathe. Towel off. Drink some water. We're going to go into our finisher. So our finisher today is a timed finisher. It is timed for every single one of you. You have to do it in however long it takes you as an individual, okay? So we're gonna work as a unit here. We're gonna try to stay together. But again, the point of this is for you to finish it as fast as you can with control. We have 3 moves and we're gonna work with 10, 8, 6, meaning we have 10 reps of each move for the first round. Then we have 8 reps of each move for the second round, and then 6 reps of each move for the third and final round. All right, you're gonna move at your own pace. 10, 8, 6. I'm gonna have Joe demonstrate. Oh, Hold on. Can you still hear me? 1 second. It might be for everyone. 1 sec. Bear with me, everybody. 1 second while I get this working, hopefully. We froze him, yes. We got to the finisher and I think everyone was like, fuck this, I'm not doing this today. 1 second, hopefully it comes back. Give me 1 second, everybody. All right, we might have to modify. 1 second. Nothing yet, right? Nobody can see me yet? All right. All right, I'm gonna improvise on this one. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch cameras. It's gonna be my laptop camera and it's not gonna be as good. 1 second. So I apologize for that. All right, can everyone see me now? Okay, so this is my laptop camera. It's not as good. You're gonna see us from a different angle, but I'm gonna, hopefully, I think it works, right? Everyone can see me and everyone can hear me? Okay, cool. So let's make it work. That's what we're all about here, just improvising. We still got more than enough time. Luckily, I gave myself a lot of time for this finisher. So as I was saying, we have 3 moves today. We're gonna do 10-8-6. This is timed. Everyone's gonna finish it at your own pace. Okay, so 10-8-6. First move, we're gonna do lateral burpees. So Joe's gonna go down to the ground, all the way down, pop up, and then jump over to her right, down to the ground, jump over to her left, okay? You're gonna do 10 reps of those on the first round, then you got 8, and then you got 6. That's movement number 1. Okay, movement number 2, we're gonna do what's called a Turkish sit-up. Don't ask me why they call it a Turkish sit-up. I have no idea. It just is what it is. So you lay down flat on the ground. Again, I apologize for the angle. You're gonna sit up, 1, back down to the ground, sit up, 2, back down to the ground. Your arms are completely straight. You can hold 1 dumbbell or you can hold 2, okay? Whatever it is, you just pick a weight that's appropriate for you. Joe is using 15 pounds on that one. Movement number 3, you have a pair of dumbbells and we're gonna do weighted squat jumps. So Joe's using 8 pounds, you got 1, 2, and 3. If you cannot do the squat jump, give me just regular, good old-fashioned squats, okay? Everyone got that? Those are the 3 moves. We got lateral burpees. We got Turkish sit-ups, arms straight, legs straight out, sitting up all the way. And then we got squat jumps, right? Those are the 3 moves. 10-8-6. You gotta do 10 reps of each one for the first round, 8 reps, and then 6 reps, and you're done. All right, we have about 9 minutes left in class. Some of us might take the full 9 minutes. Some of us might take 6 minutes, 7 minutes. There is no right or wrong. It is up to you, okay? I want everyone to push themselves. You had more than enough break with the whole camera debacle. So let's go ahead and work everyone together in 3, 2, and 1. Let's rock and roll. Let's hit it, ladies. Let's see how long it takes you to finish this. Remember, you're doing 10-8-6. So 10 reps of each move on the first round. 8 reps on the second, and easy breezy 6 reps on the third and final round. Nice work. Good job. Let's go, May. Keep it moving. Arms are straight. Your legs are straight out. Remember, there's no bend in the knees when you're doing those Turkish sit-ups. Arms are straight on those Turkish sit-ups, Jess. The entire time. The entire time. There's no bend in the elbows at all when you're doing those sit-ups. And Jo is already on to her second round. Let's go, ladies. Move.
I got tired sitting around. I quit my job now. I'm leaving town. Oh, I was done being bossed around. I won't let money hold me down. Oh, I'm gonna sell my shit on eBay.
Nice work, everybody. Almost there. Come on, let's keep moving. All right, Jo's done with her second round. That's right, she's pushing you. Let's go, ladies. Nice, Timia, good work. Remember, 10-8-6. The point of this is that you can do this finisher at any time on any one of your workouts and see how you perform, see how much better you are. This is actually, we can quantify this. We can see, you can do this finisher another time and be like, great, I finished it in 5 minutes 3 weeks ago. Let's see if I can beat that. Anything, even if you do it, let's say today it takes you 5 minutes to finish your finisher. Let's say next time it takes you 4.5 minutes. That is an improvement. That is a quantifiable improvement on your performance. Nice work. Come on, Timia, let's go. Push it. Let's go. Last round for you, Timia. Nice work, Jo. Nice work. And Jo is done at about 3.5 minutes. Let's go, ladies. Good work, Jo. Go, Ali. Nice work, Timia. Nice. Let's go, May. You got this. There you go, Catherine. Let's go. Keep pushing it. Nice job, Timia. 4 minutes completed. Let's go, Catalina. Look at you. Great job, Catalina. Under 4 minutes. Catherine, you got this. You're doing great. Jess, great job, Jess. I'm proud of you, girl. Catherine, look at you. Under 4.5 minutes. 4 minutes, 19 seconds. And May is done. 4 minutes and 26 seconds. All right, everyone here is finished. Great job. If you are not finished and you're watching this recording, keep moving. You can pause it and continue your workout. But it seems like everyone is done here. Great job, ladies. I'm proud of every single one of you. Great job, Jo. We're gonna stretch a little bit if you have to go. I completely understand. Let's go ahead and lay down on our backs. We're gonna do a little happy baby pose. We're gonna just bring those knees in towards our chest. Exactly, grab the outside of your foot and just stretch those hips and let yourself relax here. Great work, Catherine, good job. Thank you for being patient with all the camera issues and technical issues. All right, now you're gonna bring both knees together. You're gonna wrap your hands around your shins and we're just gonna bring those knees in towards our chest. We're gonna rock a little bit left to right, massage that lower spine, that lower back. Very proud of you, ladies. Good work today. Good. Now I want you to stretch that left leg all the way up in the air. Kick your right leg straight out onto the mat and stretch that hamstring out. Keep your head down. And I want you just to pull in that leg as much as you can. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Now bend that left knee, swing it over to your right side. And then stretch that lower back. You can look over your left shoulder for a little bit more of a stretch if you can, if you feel comfortable. Good. Take a deep breath here, and then everything returns back to center. Your gaze returns back to center. Kick your left leg out. Bring your right leg all the way up and kick it straight up towards the sky. Grab as high as you can and pull it in. Good. Now bend that right knee, swing it over to your left side. Look over your right shoulder. Take a deep, deep breath here into your lower belly, all the way deep into your lungs. And then exhale out of the mouth. And good, return back to center. I want you to turn over onto your stomach. Your body is completely straight. Your belly is on the ground, your thighs are on the ground. And then we're gonna go up into an upward dog. So all the way up into an upward dog. On your hands, stretch that lower spine, push your belly into the mat. Upward dog, not downward dog, ladies, not just, there we go, up dog, nice work. Good. Now lift those hips up and go into your downward dog. Hips up towards the sky, there you go. Stretch those hamstrings out, bend your right knee, bend your left knee, and now march back and forth. Good. Now walk your hands back towards your feet. Stay folded in half, and I want you to interlock your fingers behind your lower back for me. Press your palms together. Bring your hands up as high as you can. Good. Take a deep breath here. Stretch a little bit more, and now drop your hands towards the sky, towards the ground. Good. Shake them out for me. Shake them out. Good. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then slowly start coming up. Your hands go towards the sky. Bring your palms together. Bless you, Joe. Bring your hands to your heart. You are amazing. You are incredible. Thank you to everyone here. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Let me know what you think on Instagram. Send me a DM, send me an email. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being patient with all the technical issues. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.